Hi everybody, hi every spirit. We are now listening to EsotericCloudSurfer live on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. Remember to support the channel in any way we think it's cool for you. Remember to check my link tree in the description down below. Check out my beautiful partners link tree in the description down below. Shout out to the Soul Group and to everybody out there changing the world right now. Shout out to Archangel Uriel, shout out to Archangel Michael, and shout out to every unique individual out there because you really valuable. And we are here to speak about Venus in Taurus. Venus just got into Taurus and let's talk about it. Alright, so first let's pull a tarot card for Venus in Taurus. Venus in Taurus, how we love, how we appreciate, how we relate, how we look good, how we look sophisticated, how we look pretty is now in fixed earth, being fixed on your own way to be practical, to make sense, to achieve something, to make others listen, you know, without speaking too much, how you value yourself, being fixed on how you value the world, being fixed on how you think the world values you, judging, being fixed on how you judge your gifts and talents can be useful to the world, you know. How is that going right now? I'm just asking that. Let's go. Ooh, interesting. It's because we are early degrees. Prince. Can you guys read it? Prince of Swords. Mutable air. And it's because it's new moon in Gemini energy as well. So we are creating a new way because it's a prince. It's not a king yet. It's a prince in the making. It's a king in the making. It's a king that needs to grow. So we are creating a new way to logically understand how to express ourselves, how to express our values, how to make others value ourselves. So we can receive that love, so we can receive that profit, so we can receive that influence, right? And how can we do this in the best way possible, in the highest frequency and vibration possible? Let's see with the Dragon Oracle deck. Beautiful card over here, beautiful, beautiful. Let's see how can we do that. Very musical times indeed that we are going through right now. No, this is cheating. This came out on new moon in Gemini energy. I think they want attention for themselves. Crystal clear dragon. So that means be crystal clear about your desires. Make sure your desires are elevating yourself, not pushing you down, any type of pressure, any type of emotional state. Make sure others look at your because with Venus in Taurus you're gonna relate your desires. Make sure you are doing that to people that don't look in a weird way to that, or make sure you communicate in a clear way. I do this because of that. It's not just I love it, I know it's hurting me, but I love it. Oh, what I'm gonna do? Break up, stop that shit, don't eat it, don't smoke that shit no more. Don't you come up with excuses. Clear, yeah, crystal clear, crystal. Christ rising, all of your spirits yellow, to have fun and enjoyment, to be more light, to be more confident, to be more creative. No, it's not dark, it's not gray, indecisive, it's not red, passionate, it's light, it's enjoyable, it's fun, it's balanced. So if your desires put you in the dark, if your desires throwing you under the bridge, stop that shit. Simple. Alright, simple. Because with Venus and Taurus you can get really fixed on your desires. Be very clear on your mind about that. Be very clear, because Venus in Taurus will bring that from the lower chakras. It will bring, and did you know that sometimes your gut controls what you want to eat and put in your body? Because in your gut it grows microbiomes depending on what you eat. If you eat a lot of veggies, it grows specific type of microbiomes. And the thing is, those microbiomes send signals to your higher brains, heart, thyroid, pineal, and pituitary gland, and they send signals to those glands to make you eat more of what they enjoy. So if you eat a lot of the same shit, you'll be attracted to the same shit. So don't let your lower spirits tell you what you desire. You tell them, no, I'ma eat this and you gonna eat that. You listen. And then be like, yeah. No, and be like, you really listen. Otherwise, I'ma shit you out. I'ma piss you out, you know. You gotta be like that. You the main spirit. You not the bottom bitch. You the owner of the brothel. You not the bottom bitch of the brothel. You the owner of the brothel. God damn it. Let's go. Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting the Sun in Gemini, seeing and acting on a more light, expressive, with making less sense and just more communicative way about your desires. You might express too much about your desires to the wrong people and places, but it feels, you think it's the right people and places to share things about your desires. It is not. Keep that in mind. It's the new moon in Gemini right now, so we are planting new seeds. We are feeling in new ways to associate and communicate our desires. The same thing, but more internal with the Sun. It's more about so you can feel and think. You are expressing your desires in the right area. You are not. You are relating your desires. You are relating your stability. You are relating your safety in the wrong areas, in the wrong surroundings, because the Gemini constellation was born out of the third house, which deals with your surroundings. So you might be expressing or attracting the wrong surroundings to relate and enjoy your privacy and desires. Be careful with that. Venus in Gemini conjuncting Mercury in retrograde right now. So your thoughts, you'll be thinking and communicating and analyzing past moments where you felt fixed about those past desires that you are thinking and communicating about. So you might want to go back, or you might not want to change and update your desires, and you might need to, because when Mercury goes direct back into Gemini, you're going to be thinking and communicating in a more mutable, adaptable, fresh, and sharing way about your desires, and they might not look good, they might not look pretty for others, so keep that in mind. Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting Mars in Aries, so we are feeling a bit more passionate, a bit more aggressive about our desires, about how we achieve security, about how we want to keep things in the private, and we are being more passionate about what we bring to the table. And you might think that your cheese is better than the other cheese, but I just want wine, bitch. Why are we talking about cheese? Get it? Then I just want the wine. I don't care about your cheese. Real shit. I want some weed. I don't even want wine, bitch. You know, I want some fish. Why are you just talking about your cheese? Because Venus in Taurus, you might be fixed. You might think your cheese is the best. I don't give a fuck about cheese. I want some veggies. Where's the veggies? You just talk about cheese? I want some veggies. Where the veggies? You know? Where the veggies at? Then Venus in Taurus, fatal attracting Jupiter in Aries as well, expanding a bit more forceful without having so much security as you might think you need in your desires, privacy, safety, and what you bring to the table. It might be time to show, like, I really enjoy my cheese, but I also have some wine. You might not feel ready to show the world you got a good wine. It's time to go for it. Otherwise, your table will not expand. You know what I'm saying? Or you might experience things that you thought or you didn't felt ready to expand or experience those things because you thought by relating your desires and your values to the world, things will be stable and fixed. No, actually, they can be, your experience can be super fast. It can be a super high and low roller coaster in 1 second, and your heart might not take it. That's why you eat the cheese. No, you know? Then, Venus in Taurus also squaring Saturn, learning how to be more unique, learning how to detach in a real way from your lower desires, learning how to show the world your desires in a more clear, unique, and less ugly way. Venus in Taurus conjuncting Uranus, relating, loving, sharing, being in a relationship with changes, fastness, uniqueness, individuality, gadgets, technology that are connected to money, stability, security, how you value the world, and how you think the world values you. So the shadow government might create a new system to value yourself, aka social credit score from China. Get that shit away from me. I do not agree with those terms and conditions. Venus in Taurus sextiling Neptune, an opportunity to relate or to attract your dreams if you are sophisticated, loving, and indulging with yourself and your desires. Negative, opportunities to get fixated and in loving somebody else's dreams, somebody else's emotions, somebody else's imagination. So the shadow government might present something and people will love that in a fixed way. They will fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Be careful with that as well. Venus in Taurus trining Pluto in Capricorn, a gift to initiate deep changes in how we feel secured and fixed, in how we create new ways to be secured and fixed. So any new way that transforms ourselves deeply will be loved and appreciated in the fixed way. It might not work, but you might feel attracted to that. Okay? Be careful with that. And generally, Venus likes to be in Taurus. Venus rules Taurus, Venus rules Libra, so you might indulge behind closed doors, and you know that is hurting you, but you might not change. And you can lie to your friends, saying everything is okay, it's actually helping me, and it's not. But keep in mind, you can lie to your friends, you can lie to your family, you can lie to your co-workers, but you cannot lie to yourself. You know, Venus in Taurus, you might create a more fixed way to value yourself. You might go more in depth in a relationship with yourself. Okay? Don't be so fixed in a relationship with the external world. Be more fixed in a relationship with yourself. You might be you have this desire, this food that you really enjoy, but others around you, they mock you because you enjoy that type of food. You don't even need to show that to others. You don't need to eat that in front of others. Maybe with Saturn in Aquarius, it will reinforce the love and the benefit that that thing has in your life if you show that to others, and you just keep your individuality. You come up with a logical way to present to others why that desire is good for you, and you'll be alright. Others will be like, hey, you're right. Hey, take some money to go buy that shit. And you never thought about that before. You know, things like that. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Check the link trees, support the channel, love yourself, and I see you next time. EsotericCloudSurfer, surfing out. Bye.